And I was like, yo, mommy, I need to go home. People's in here trying to fight me. People's in here fighting each other, all type of stuff. I'm on LOP. I can't order nothing. I'm swearing. This is crazy. Come get me, please. Thank God I still have my life and I'm out here.
Got 'em on, man. When they see you down, just know they love it.
You know that. It's your boy Dooley versus Risgotti, and we here with...
This is your boy B. Luke. This is the Bounce Back Podcast.
My fault, bro. I'm just feeling good, bro. I'm here with, you know what I'm saying, Bobby Lucas, man. I'm chilling, bro.
So, I mean, this is my show. They know who I am. Why don't you tell the people your name, where you're from, and a little bit about yourself, bro?
All right, man. So I'm Dooley versus Risgotti. I'm from Boston, Massachusetts, and I do skits, you feel me? I do interviews, too. I'm trying to get into the streaming world as well, you know?
Absolutely.
Type shit.
What part of Boston you from?
I mean... I grew up in Roxbury.
Okay.
I grew up in Mattapan, and I grew up in Dorchester.
Okay.
So I'm from Boston, bro.
Gotcha.
All around, you feel me? Like, I don't claim one
No
area,
doubt.
like, especially I don't do the hood shit, so it's like,
No doubt.
I don't got one section out, oh yeah, I'm from over here, this is what I do. Nah,
Right.
bro, I'm from the Bean, you feel me? Like,
Copy that. Yeah. But you ain't from the Charlestown and Southeast Bean too? Or?
I mean, I went to school in Charlestown type
okay.
shit.
Talk
You
about
feel
that.
me?
Okay, so talk about that. Where'd you go to school?
I went to the Lee School for elementary. I went to the Gavin for middle school, and then I went to Charlestown for high school.
Did you
But
graduate?
it's crazy because I did not graduate. I didn't graduate middle school, bro. I didn't graduate high school. Shit's quite. Like,
So what do you mean you didn't graduate middle? You just weren't like on the stage? I mean you obviously must have completed it to go to high
I
school.
had got kicked out and went to the Barron Center because one day I had brought a knife to school because I was
Okay.
getting bullied type shit. So I was like, yo, niggas, I'm about to bring this knife and motherfuckers going, no, what's up with me? But I brought the knife, went through the metal detectives, boop, called the police, went to DY, went to the Barron Center.
So that's pretty young to be kind of getting involved with, you know, bringing knives to school and everything like that. So why don't we talk a little bit about like the early years, the home life, bro? What was the home life growing up, man? Did you have a stable home environment? Do you have both parents?
I be real, I ain't had no dad. You know what I'm saying? So that's why I am how I am now, you feel me? But it's like, he was there, but he wasn't there type shit. But I was raised by my mother. But shout out both my parents. You know?
Absolutely. So what about any siblings? You got any brothers and sisters?
I mean, I got mad siblings on my father's side. I got 2 little brothers and an older sister on my mother's side. I got 2 little brothers and I got like 4 sisters, I believe. 4 or 5 sisters on my father's side.
Okay.
Excuse me, I've been smoking.
Talk about that, man. What age does that start to become part of your life? The smoking? Yeah, because I know a lot of us start pretty young, bro.
I be real. I had a stepfather. Shout out to my stepfather. I love him dearly. He's from Trinidad and he used to smoke. So me and my cousin Will, we used to be stealing his roaches and going to smoke them in the backyard. I was probably about like 11, 12. Mommy, don't be mad at me. It is what it is. I'm grown now. You feel me? I'm one of the grown folks, so I can talk about this.
Yep.
But yeah, like 11, 12, I started smoking. You feel me?
What are you doing in school besides, you know, getting in trouble? Are you doing well as a student, like as far as your grades?
Fucks no.
Okay.
I was failing miserably. I didn't even go to school with a book bag. I used to wake up and just go to school. Like it was a fashion show. And I wasn't even fresh. I used to just go to school. I used to try to get fresh, but yeah.
What was it? Was it just not caring, not paying attention? Were you just struggling with the work, learning disability?
I had ADHD, you feel me? So I couldn't really focus type shit. So it was like I was seeing numbers. I got a little tad bit dyslexia too.
Gotcha.
So I was seeing numbers and all type of shit. So school wasn't for me. You feel me? School's not for everybody. Like you could still be rich, famous, and successful without school. You feel me? But
well, you got to learn
education, kids. I encourage the youth to go to school and get that education.
One way or another, even if it's homeschool, you got to learn how to read and write and do some math.
Shit,
they're teaching crazy stuff.
Any damn school, just go to school, get that education.
What about sports, bro? You playing sports at all coming up?
I mean, I played football, a little Pop Warner. I played a little BNBL, AAU, but I was trash in both. Can't lie.
Was that another thing too that you just showed up, fashion?
I mean, I got an addictive personality, so I'll try to do things, you know what I'm saying, and I'll do it for a while, and I'll just stop, you feel me? Like, but I'll be real, it's just like the streets. Like, I tried the street thing for a little bit, you know what I'm saying? I was dibbling and dabbling, but the shit wasn't for me, so I'm doing content.
Talk a little bit about that. You had mentioned doing the DYS thing. What events lead up to that? Was it like one serious case, or do you get the probation, the violations?
I mean, the night shit, receiving stolen property. Like, I wasn't really a bad kid, you feel me? I was just outside. I was a follower, you feel me? Even into my adulthood, I was a follower, you feel me? But I'm just now getting my life on track, getting back, you know what I'm saying, where I need to be. Hold on 2
There
seconds.
you go.
Nope. Yeah.
But they do. So, are you on like juvenile probation or anything like that, or just lock
I'm
you
a
up for?
grown ass man now.
No,
You feel me?
now,
So,
no,
I mean,
yeah,
like
now.
I end up going to Nash and South Bay after that, like all type of shit. So
Okay.
yeah.
So, how long was your first stint in juvenile? A couple weeks? It was
probably
months.
like a month, and I was calling my mother, please bail me out. My bail was $1.
Wow.
See, no bullshit. When you in Harvard, sometimes your bail could be $1, but the only person that could bail you out is your mother. So she was keeping me there on some like trying to teach me a lesson type shit. And I was like, yo, mommy, I need to go home.
Crazy.
People's in here trying to fight me. People's in here fighting each other, stabbing each other with pencils, all type of stuff. I'm on LOP. I can't order nothing. I'm swearing. This is crazy. Come get me, please.
That's crazy because I kind of forgot about like that side of it. Like where it's like, it's not like your boy could just come with $1 and bail you out. Like it has to be a parent, right?
I tried plenty of times. I called all type of girls. Yo, try to come up here and act like you my caseworker or something.
So how'd you feel about that? Were you upset? Like, like I'm sure now you probably get it. Now you get it because she's trying to teach you.
You know what I'm saying? I was mad at my mom. I'm like, you know what I'm saying? That's what kinda I would say had like no, I ain't even gonna say that. She ain't playing no parts or no dumb shit that I did growing up. I was just a knucklehead, an idiot. Should have never been living that life because it's not me. It is what it is. You feel me? We live and learn.
You say you got kicked out of high school?
Yeah.
Okay.
Well, I dropped out of high school.
You dropped out. Okay.
Yeah.
So what's next then? Like what was your master plan as you were dropping out of high school? What were you gonna do?
I wanted to be a rapper.
Okay.
I was rapping. You feel me? I was going hard with the rap. But growing up where I'm from, people don't want to hear really no pain and nothing else but the drill shit. Like, well, I couldn't even say it was drill shit back then, but they wanted to hear that street shit, that hard shit. And it's like I said, bro, like Risgotti was the person that I created when I was in the streets. That's why like my name's Dooley versus Risgotti, because Dooley, that's my family name when I was growing up. That's really me. Risgotti is a person that I created because, like I said, I was following people. I had no dad. It is what it is. I had no daddy. So, you know what I'm saying? I was outside looking for friendship, looking for brothership, you feel me? So I got mixed up in that shit, basically, so yeah.
So was it like a alter ego or some like thing
like
you had to turn on
ego.
just to
like,
kind of...
I had to turn on to like impress people, but then later on in life I realized like you don't really gotta do shit to impress people. It's either they gonna fuck with you or they ain't gonna fuck with you. But then sometimes they don't fuck with you unless you on the street shit, but then that means they don't really fuck with you from the jump because they only fuck with you because you feel me? So,
or you do some street shit and now you're in jail and they don't fuck with you and they fuck with your girl.
Word, man. Listen, dudes will fuck your girl, won't care about your kids, all type of shit. So that's why that shit's a facade. You gotta worry about you. Well, self-preservation.
I mean, exactly. I mean, it seems like it might have took you a little bit to get to that point. So, like, what happened the first time? You said you went to Nashville Street. What was this while you were trying to rap? What leads up to that?
I had got caught up in a case. You feel me? I don't really want to talk too much about, but I had got caught up in some dumb shit. Basically, I caught a perjury charge for lying on the stand. So I had got called to the grand jury, and they're like, "Yo, do you know these people?" I'm like, "Hell no, I don't know them. I don't got their numbers in my phone. I don't know shit." Whole time they pull out pictures like, "Oh, so you don't know this person? You're not in the picture with this person.
Wow.
You wasn't texting this person on this day." Boom, assaulted, caught me. I lied. Got a year
for lying to the grand jury.
Yeah.
Damn,
and it's crazy just because I had the grand jury minutes, like mad dudes, oh yo, he's ratting, he's telling, bro, throwing jackets on me, all type of crazy shit. And then dudes found out that I wasn't telling and it was just basically I lied and fucked my own self up.
Yeah.
It's already out there and people saying shit. So some dudes is on the fence and then some dudes like, nah, he's cool, you feel me? But that's why I'm like, yo, that street shit's a facade, because it's like everybody was on my dick when I was doing that dumb shit and crashing out and wilding out. And then as soon as some little tiny shit happened and then dudes figure out, oh yeah, it's not even that. It's like, where's everybody at now? Motherfuckers got chains, motherfuckers is OT, and
here you are thinking you're doing the right thing, and now you still got to walk on eggshells and all that stuff. You
still got to walk on egg. That's why I'm like, yo, bro, fuck all that street shit, man. I'm doing me, man. I got kids. You feel me? I'm trying to get rich, making people laugh. You feel me? I'm trying to be in movies, all type of shit, like.
Absolutely, bro. Absolutely. So, like, what ends up coming of that? You get sentenced? Like,
or so
like, what's the sentence for that?
A
year. So you got to do a year.
5 years probation.
Damn, 5 years probation.
3 years suspended. So I got 3 years suspended, 5 years probation, and a year in county.
I mean, a year's still a little bit of time. Like, what's that experience like having to do a year in the Bay?
Trash, bro. It's like, first of all, if you gangbanging, you're gonna run into your beef. There's no, like, you can't get through, you can't slip through the crack. Well, I ain't even gonna lie. I seen a couple dudes slip through the cracks, but for me, it was crazy. I was getting into fights, going to the hole, all type of wedge shit, getting punched in my shit, waking up. Oh, yo, incoming, all time.
Yeah,
bro, that shit was trash. Like, I didn't like it, you feel me? But, you know.
So what were, like, your fights about? I mean, you said you don't claim, like, a certain hood or anything like that. Was it just...
I mean, you feel
was it because
me?
of that whole grand jury thing? Like, what's...
It was, let's just say, I wasn't on some street shit. I wasn't on some hood shit, so it was over hood shit.
Okay.
You feel me? But it was corny shit because it's like everybody that really beef in the city done grew up together and know each other. You feel me? And it's like me, I never really I didn't thank God I didn't have to shoot at nobody. Nobody shot at me. I never had to stab nobody. Nobody stabbed me. So it's like I never really did shit to nobody. So it's like I don't have to worry about no wild, crazy shit.
Right,
so it's
right,
like
right,
nothing really wild, crazy happened. But still, like fights, especially in this, it's crazy because it ain't nobody stopping that shit. The COs to sit there and watch you fight. To be like, stop. All right, you ain't trying to stop? All right, bet my hand. Woo!
Yep.
And then the search team come, you feel me? So it's like,
Yeah. Well, they ain't there to save you, put it that way.
ain't nobody there to save you. Ain't no mama, ain't no girlfriend, ain't no your friends, no guns, no weapons, no. Well, I mean, you know, some dudes have knives, but in county they ain't coming like that.
But they say they check the guns in at the door, right? There might be knives.
Check everything. They check your ass at the door.
Yeah, that's for sure.
They get wild.
So you getting into a couple fights. I imagine, did you have to do any whole time? Did you get caught for these fights?
Yeah,
okay.
Hell yeah. Well, I was in the hole for like 6 months. No bullshit.
So talk about that. What kind of like effect does that have on the mental, man? Do you start to go crazy after a while? Like,
I mean, the first time I was locked up, I was real young. So I was with the dumb shit. Like, it didn't really, like, it was really nothing to me because it was a bunch of YNs in there. We all going crazy. Everybody banging on the doors all night. I was a teenager, so I didn't really give a fuck.
So what did you do? Did you stop reading? What did you do to stop passing your time in
there? I
there?
read all type of hood books. I read hella hood books. I read all type of seductive books, sex books. I was in there beating my meat for days. Boy, I went dry in the hole. Well, I remember I had a cell with a shower in it. So I just get busy, hop in the shower. Get busy, hop in my room. It was steamy.
I mean, just out of boredom sometimes
Out
it'd
of
be like
I was
that,
bored.
bro. So 6 months in the hole, it's a little bit of time in. So how does it work? Do you end up going to like CWP or anything like that? You do your whole bit? None of that for you, right? That's not part of your story. No minimums or anything like that. So a year.
When I was in CWP, I had got locked up for a gun. My second time I did 18 months.
Okay.
And I was in Billerica. And then I had ended up going to CWP down there.
Over there in Billerica.
A cell phone. And I had got lugged and sent back. That shit was crazy.
Damn. So we'll get to the Billerica bid. So like, what's going through your mind? Did you have a plan for your release, or was it like, okay, I'm just going back to the streets? Are you going back to rapping? What's the plan?
I didn't have no plan. I was going back to the streets, going back to rapping.
That's what it was. All right.
I ain't even gonna sit here and lie to you, like give you some crazy story, like, oh yeah, I did.
Hey, I've been there, bro. Trust me, I got a parole and told my cellie, I was like, yo, I'll be back. This is a furlough. That's how I looked at it. You know what I mean? That
Same
young
shit.
thinking. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And I was back. You know, the 2 days, I would say the 2 days I saw my parole officer, the day I got out, and then the day I went back, man. But unfortunately, these things happen. So you get out, you do your first county bid. You say you got what? How many years suspended? You got
3 years suspended. Yep. 5 years probation.
Okay.
And 1 year to serve.
So you did the year. You come out to the probation.
Yeah.
You're back on the BS, right? So how long does that last? Do you complete the probation?
Yeah.
What's the next thing?
I mean, I was catching little cases here and there, like little weed cases, shit like that. I was on a bracelet, you know, violating probation, little dumb shit like that. But I never got sent back or like
to that 3 years that suspended, and that was a state.
Well, I never really violated. Now that I think about it, I never really violated, but I did catch cases, and the cases would get dismissed. But it'd be like some little tiny petty shit, probably like pulled over.
So other than catching the cases, I mean, were you getting urines? Did you have to pay community service?
Nah,
so just pretty much just regular.
It was
checking.
unsupervised.
Unsupervised.
Yeah,
okay.
So I was chilling.
So you eventually complete that. Okay. So the Bill of Ricker thing. How do you end up? What happens with that? What happens with the Bill of Ricker? Do you catch a case in Middlesex, or what happens?
Nah, so actually, I was in South Bay, and I had got into a fight, you feel me, and I fucked up my arm, and my arm was all fucked up, and I was in the infirmary, and I had a cousin who was a CO who worked there, you feel me, so I guess they was on some shit already, like, yo, your cousin's here.
Conflict of interest.
Conflict of interest, and like, if we put you anywhere else and you get into another fight and you fuck your shit all up, it ain't gonna be on us.
Right.
So they just shipped me out to Bill Ricker, and I ain't know shit about Bill Ricker. Like, I ain't know, like, it was an older jail, or they didn't have fucking microwaves and this, that, and the third.
Yeah. Well, they got the old building, and they got the new jail too.
Well, everybody go to the dorms when you first get there. Then I had went to like C pod and D pod, but I ended up going to this unit called the PAC unit. It was like for youth and shit.
Yeah.
So I was up there cooling, you feel me? We had microwaves, tablets, all type of shit, no cell time. You was just out walking around.
Single cell? You got a cellmate?
Single cell.
Single
it was
cell.
All brand new. Like, it was a brand new unit. It was fresh paint everywhere. We was chilling.
So what is that? Is that like the under, is it 24 and under?
I think it's like 25 and under.
25 and under?
Believe. I was up there with Nipsey, G Nipsey. He was my cellie. Shout out, bro.
Okay, yeah, Cambridge. Yeah. So that's the thing too. Now you're in a whole different county.
Yeah,
so I
meeting
take
different people.
Yeah, but I take it now. It's like you don't have that whole Boston kind of drama thing, right? You're over there.
I'll be real
too
with
much
you.
in
There's a
Middlesex.
lot of Boston dudes over there. You feel me? There, and what's the other one?
Middleton.
Yeah, Middleton.
Plymouth.
You know
yeah, there's Boston dudes everywhere.
Yeah,
everywhere you go. But it's not
around.
like.
But it's not
Yeah,
like
it's sprinkled.
all, like,
Yeah, it's sprinkled,
majority
like-
Boston dudes. Like, it's
Right.
a lot of dudes from Cambridge,
Yeah.
Lowell's and
big,
shit
yeah.
like that. We was having random groups, all type of people was coming in. We had TVs, we could watch DVDs, movies, we could listen to music offline.
Yeah.
All type of shit. Like, yeah,
Man.
I mean, it was lit up there.
For doing time, especially. So like, what are they trying to do? Are they trying to Are they getting you into like programs? You got to go back to school? Do you like you're not having your diploma? What happened? You got to do GD?
So they had signed me up for some college classes and stuff like that. So I was taking college classes in there.
Okay, so before you get that, when did you get your GED eventually? Or
well,
because you said you didn't graduate
before that. Shout out to my cousin Pac Money. You know, free him. He's locked up right now. You already know I love you, bro. He's the one who told me to get my GED because he was like, "Yo, you ain't about to be chilling with me and be a dumb motherfucker."
Was that when you was in the Bay?
That was the first Bay when I got out. You feel me?
Oh, you got it on the street?
Yeah.
Good shit. Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So yeah, he had a GED book in there. He was pushing that GED book in my face every day.
That's what's up,
bro. You're not chilling with me if you don't got no GED. We ain't gonna be smoking. You ain't just gonna be running around thinking you about to be getting some
that's
money.
fire. So what was that like? I mean, was your mom? How did your mom feel about that? Was she proud?
She
was that
was
something
happy,
you
but
give
my
her?
mom already got up and left. Like, she left out the state. She was like, you wilding out here. I got two little brothers. You know what I'm saying? I got two.
Too late.
They gotta be raised, and they ain't about to be raised around your ghetto shit.
No doubt.
And plus, she had a friend who already moved out there. Shout out my aunt. She lived out there, so. It was
All right, so
move.
I just want to catch me up a little bit because you said you're taking college courses, but the last time I heard that you didn't graduate. So here we are. What kind of courses? Like what do they try to give you for education and programs in there?
I was trying to go for like business and psychology and shit like that to try to see how people think and why people do what they do. You feel me? I was trying to pick people's brains and stuff like that. But obviously when I came home, it did not work. I was happy to be out of jail. I'm like, yeah, fuck all of that. I'm big as shit, like 260 pounds. I'm looking good, got the jail glow. You feel me? I was on pussy, heavy. I got 4 sons right now. Like, I was bugging.
So how long is that program?
I love them dearly.
How is that program, that unit? Is it like a thing you graduate and then go to like CWP, or is it like?
I mean, nah. So basically,
can you do your whole time there? Like,
you could do your whole time there if you want to, but basically you have to be a youth for one. For two, you have to well, when I say youth, like, you got to be in a range of like 17 to like 25. You feel me? And then you got to be good. Like, you got to get recommended from like COs and other inmates. Like, yo, this kid should be sent up to the PAC unit. You know, he's doing good. And you could get kicked out quick as shit for doing dumb shit. And if you want, it's easier to go to like CWP and shit like that from the PAC unit because you're already up there with the superintendents coming down, having meetings, you're having pizza parties, all type of wild shit.
So you got to get into it. It's not like
you
get sentenced. This is your age. You get classified there, right? It's not like that.
Get into it. 'Cause it's all type of amenities and shit. You feel me? And then they have like mentors. So the mentors are older dudes who's on certain units, and they be trying their hardest to get up there. Because like I said, there's no cell time.
Yeah.
You can order crazy bags. They got a microwave up there, TV, DVD, music, all type of.
Wow.
Yeah.
So eventually you go to C-Dub. You get
Type
caught.
shit.
You get lug back,
For a cell phone and dip and all type of crazy shit.
and then what? You back. You don't go back to the pack unit, or you able to get back to that unit
Hell,
even
I
after
went
getting
back to
lugged?
the pack. What?
Okay.
I went, bro. I wrote a letter. Yo, I need to come back. I don't think I'm learning what I need to be learning. I think I could, do some more time up there, and it would be better for me, until my release.
Is that where you stayed for your release?
Hell yeah, and got right up out of there. Went home from the packed unit.
Okay. So what was, other than making babies, what was like what was your plan upon release? Even though I know
Don't
that
go
probably
back to
wasn't the
jail.
plan. Don't go back
to jail. This is not your life. You're not a street nigga. You like to laugh and make jokes. Stick to that. But shout out to all my friends. You feel me? Like I still got friends. I just try to, stick to myself, and get my vision out there. And, when I blow up, I could bring everybody with me. But, for right now, it's just.
So what would you say was like the worst part about all of that? I mean, I get it. You get the TVs, you're out all the time. But was it just like there's no female connection? What's the worst part about doing time in your opinion?
I had a son already. I had
So being
one
away
son.
from him?
So being away from him, it fucked me up, bro. It was fucking me up every day, bro. It was fucking me up every day, bro.
Yeah.
My first BM left me when I went to jail.
Yeah.
And, you know what I'm saying? She, like, I mean, neither here nor there, but what really fucked me up is me being away from my little man. You know what I'm saying? So,
Did you start to like feel guilt and like look at yourself for that?
hell yeah,
Like,
bro.
what am I
used to
doing?
cry all the time, bro. I used to boo-hoo myself by myself all the time. I used to think about him all the time. But you feel me? I used to get letters and pictures and shit, so that used to cheer me up, things like that. I mean, she never brought him up there to visit me,
Yeah,
but
that's
I mean,
understandable.
It is what it is, but it is understandable, you know what I'm saying? But back then, I really didn't understand that. I used to be like, yo, what the fuck?
Right, you
Why
take it
bring him
personal.
up?
Yeah.
But now I understand as I grow, you know what I'm saying? So,
Like, yeah, you gotta realize sometimes not everything's about us. You know
yeah,
what
it
I mean?
ain't about us, man.
But-
Not everything isn't about us.
When this time you get out, are you still 100% committed to rapping, or is this when you start to think about doing content and skits?
Well, when I first got out, I wasn't thinking about doing content and skits. I was 100% committed to rapping. I was still trying to be a rapper. I was still dibbling and dabbling in dumb shit. You feel me? And then I started having more babies. You feel me? And then that really woke me up like, yo, you don't want to get killed out here. You don't want to be out here getting shot, doing no dumb shit, going back to jail. You got 4 sons now. Get your mind right. Figure out what the fuck you can do, because you already know if you're rapping, somewhere down the line, somebody's gonna come on that, oh, yo, where's he from? Yo, da-da-da-da, this strict. So figure out something that you can do to still reach that goal you wanna reach. And like me, I'll be real, I wanted to help people a lot, and I wanted to tell my story. That's why my platform's called Saved by the Cell. You know what I'm saying? Go follow me. You already know, Saved by the Cell TV on IG. And I wanted to show people what I've been through. Like, the reason I call it Saved by the Cell is because being in jail saved me.
Yeah.
You feel me? Like, it really saved my life, because if I didn't go to jail, I'd have still been around here doing drugs, smoking, drinking, popping Zans, perks, and sipping lean and doing dumb shit, running around. And I probably would have got locked up for some worse shit than I did. So being in jail saved me, the cell saved me. And having a phone, being able to do skits and content, the cell phone saved me too. So it's saved by the cell.
Oh, okay.
You
I
feel
like
me?
that.
So,
So it's like a
yeah.
double entendre.
Double
kinda deal.
entendre on my Kendrick shit. You feel
Yeah.
me? Like, I'm working.
Okay, I like
Watch
it.
him cook.
I like it, bro.
Okay.
Is it you wanted to stay away from the rap because is it just that gangster energy that's with it? Everything that comes with it is, and it's
Type
like whereas the
shit.
skits is more.
Yeah, it's more
Let's do more.
squarish.
Yeah, or
Nah, I'm
light,
playing,
not
like, you know what I'm
squarish,
saying?
but like more
yeah,
light.
yeah,
It's
yeah.
light, more lighthearted.
I
It's
wouldn't
not
even
as
say light,
serious.
because it depends on the content you're doing. But
Right, that's true.
for one, I wasn't the nicest rapper. Like, I was good. I'm still good. I could rap. And then for 2, just like you said. But for 3, I was passionate about it, but it wasn't what I truly wanted to do. Like, you feel me? Like, I knew I wanted to be in, like I said, I wanted to be in movies and shit like that. And I'm a funny person. People used to always, even in jail, people used to be like, yo, bro, you stay having me dying, bro. Like, yo, you crazy. Like, so I'm like, okay, let me try to do the comedy shit. So I did one skit, went viral, did another skit, went viral. But what fucked me up is I started to do the skits and the interviews, but then I started to, you know, go through it with my second BM, you know what I'm saying? We was in a relationship and I was, you know, popping the pills and smoking. I was wilding out.
Yeah.
You feel me? I fucked around, forgot my password, lost the whole page. Then the second time, she ended up leaving me. You feel me? Fucked me all up in the head, bro. So I just stopped doing content all around, bro. I ran out to my mama. You know what I'm saying? Had to get my mom right, but now your boy's back. Yeah. I'm doing better than ever, you feel me? Like, I had to get baptized in some more shit, bro. I was wilding out, you feel me? Like, I was really in a dark place, but, you know, I feel that me taking a chill pill instead of a Percocet pill really fixing me, you feel me? So now I'm back to making content and really doing what I love, you feel me? Like, I'm trying to put on for the city.
You had to get a whole new page. You never got that bag. You have to start from scratch.
That shit still
I mean, I know
got
that's
like
frustrating,
14,
bro.
50K sitting right now.
That's
like,
frustrating,
bro. It's frustrating as shit, bro. Like, I hit them up I hit Instagram up, all type of shit. They didn't get back to me, obviously. So I'm like, you know what? Let me just leave it alone. So I started a new page from scratch. Like, I got 2 pages right now. One, Saved by the Cell TV, that's just for all the interviews, and then I got one for the skits and all the other content, Dooley versus Risgotti. So, yeah.
Absolutely, make sure you check that out.
And then, let me say this. Before I ended up losing the password, like I said, I was in a dark place. I was tripping out. I started archiving everything I did because it was some interviews that I was shooting. Dudes would come to me like, yo, bro, why you shooting his interview? Why you doing that, bro? You fuck with them niggas, da-da-da-da. Yeah. So it kind of messed me up. I'm like, letting shit get to me. It was people who was never doing nothing for my platform who used to literally hit me up like, yo, bro, don't interview this person. Don't interview that person. If you interview him, I ain't fucking with you, da-da-da-da. So, and that's another thing that took a part in me stopping. So I archived everything and then I forgot the password. So all my skits and interviews, can't even get them. You know what I'm saying? Like, some of them are still lingering around TikTok. Like, I did one that went viral about hats. You know what I'm saying? Because, you know, every Boston hat is every different hat is a Boston hood. So I was, you know what I'm saying, telling the people what hats as well, blase, blase. And all of those are still trickling around on TikTok, but everything else, bro, gone. So it's like you said, does it affect me if one does good and one does bad? Right now, I'm starting from straight scratch, and I only got like about 30 followers on the Dooley versus Risgotti page. I got like 3,000, 4,000 on the Saved by the Cell TV, but that's neither here nor there. I got like 30 on here, and I just put out a skit like yesterday. That shit got like 250 likes. Yeah. So it's like the city still fucking with me partially, so that gave me some inspiration too. So I'm gonna keep going. Like, and to answer your question, because I know I'm probably rambling on, but yeah, I don't give a fuck if it get 0 views or if it get 100 million views. You feel me? Like, I'm gonna keep pushing. Like, consistency is key. So I just gotta keep.
That's absolutely. You can't. That's the way I always say is like, you can't really control the views, but you could just control like how often you drop. Right? You could. There's only certain things that are in your control, so you can't stress what's not.
Too. You can't control everything. Yeah. Like, I was moving too fast. I was trying to control shit. Like. And I just end up crashing, so yeah.
So you had said you had got baptized. Talk about that.
All right, let's talk.
Was that something that was church like big growing up? Did you make your communion? Why did you talk a little bit about how you came to that?
I used to be Muslim. You feel me? Like, I ain't go to jail and become Muslim. Like, I had a mentor growing up when I was about like 14, 15. He was Muslim. He put me on. I took my shahada, things like that. My name used to be Rashid. You know, lead it to the righteous path or whatever. But my whole family's Baptist, you feel me? Shout out to Reverend Culpepper, you know, that's the pastor. The church is Pleasant Hill Baptist Church every Sunday, right on Humboldt. Y'all should come through, show some love, you feel me? So, yeah, my whole family's Baptist, so I just stuck with what I really know, you feel me? Like, that's what really resonated to me, so that's what I'm on. I'm a heavy Christian.
Absolutely. Like, how important is Christ in your life, man?
Bro, he's more important than me. You feel me? I wouldn't be here if it wasn't for Christ. You know what I'm saying? Like, if I didn't have God, I wouldn't even be doing content. I wouldn't have kids. You wouldn't be here type shit. We wouldn't be here. This camera, none of this would be here without God. You feel me? So it's like, once you accept that and understand and believe that he's your savior, everything will be Gucci. You feel me?
Absolutely. Shit. Absolutely. What's your favorite part about doing content?
Making people laugh.
Seeing
them comments when people be putting them laughing emojis, when they be saying, yo, he's funny, he's wrecked, da 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 da, whatever they be saying. I love it, you feel me? Because I love to interact with people.
Absolutely. And like you never know what type of day someone's having or going through, and like making someone laugh could really change their whole day and mean a lot. Yeah, for sure.
Dynamic, bro. And that's another thing, like music affects a lot, bro. You feel me? Like music will fuck you up. So imagine you putting out all type of street shit, hard shit, and one day somebody's bumping your shit and go drill something, go pull up, boom, kill somebody. Yeah. They was listening to your shit when they did that. So now that's kind of on your hands. That's why NBA Youngboy was crying and talking about, I'm scared of people. I didn't think I should do music. I feel him. That's why I stopped too. You know what I'm saying? I want to make people happy and laugh. Like I want to bring that happiness out of motherfuckers. No Diddy. You feel me? So yeah.
They say your frequency is what you frequently see, but like what you frequently hear.
I thought you was about to say freak something. Like, whoa.
Or even could be like hair. If you hear listening to this type of music all day, that's
we listening to gospel drill rap.
Wait,
MTM Isaiah, shout out to him, Caleb Gordon, Scotty Wap, all of them. You feel me? Like I be listening to, well, I wouldn't say gospel drill rap, but it's gospel rap.
Okay.
You feel me type shit. Yeah.
So why? For those reasons we were just
to keep my mind off of dumb shit. You feel me? Because it's so easy to slip and fall under the cracks. Like I be real, bro. I still listen to all type of other shit. I ain't even gonna say on your platform like, oh yeah, I'm so righteous. I do this, blah 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 blah. No, you feel me? I still do the dumb shit, but not the dumb shit. Only the smart dumb shit. You feel me? So,
what about TikTok? Is that something that you have been doing consistently as well?
Yeah. See, blowing up on TikToks, bro, is not hard. It's easy as shit. You just gotta post every day, and TikTok will tell you. I give y'all some game. TikTok will tell you what you should post. Just go to that For You page and scroll. Remake any video you see, any sounds you see, put that together, and you gonna pop.
Yeah.
I did it before, so I already know what, bro. I'm doing it again, all from scratch. So I want everybody, all the viewers, to see. I don't got no followers like I used to have. Right now, I'm starting from scratch on all platforms. Watch me build this up. Give me like 3 months. That's all I need.
So, what's your favorite part about doing interviews?
Connecting people.
Connecting people.
Type shit.
Absolutely. So, what do you like looking forward to the most as far as content creation for the future?
I just want to connect. Really, I want to connect with all the content creators in the city, or as many content creators in the city as I can. You know, probably possibly get a house out here and make content out here with everybody. That's really my goal. That's my dream. That's what I want to do.
Like a content house. Yeah, that's fire. That's fire. We need that out here.
Lots of content creators, because we got some fire content creators.
Absolutely.
I don't care if I got to come out my pocket and pay them for skits, whatever I got to do. If we got to break that barrier, let's do it.
Absolutely. So, 4 sons, no daughters?
Nah, no daughters.
Okay, so
I want one though, but yeah.
Hey, sometimes that's
God's
what it is.
giving me sons because I know how to treat women. So he wants me to teach them how to treat women.
Copy. So what do you like looking forward to the most as far as that journey, the fatherhood journey? Is it like sports,
giving them a
graduate,
dad, just being in their life, being there for
Simple.
them, being somebody that can make them proud. You feel me? Like I want my sons to be happy, be like, yo, that's my dad on TV, or that's my dad doing that. You feel me? In that movie, that's my dad.
Yeah.
So that's what I look forward to.
Why is that? Is that important to you? Why is that important to you?
I mean, I think that's important. If you a good father, that should be important to every father.
Yeah.
You feel me? Like, you should want your sons to be proud of you, to call you dad. You feel me? Like, I love my father. I ain't gonna lie, he wasn't really there 100%. You feel me? He used to give me bread, do little things here and there like that, but like, I want my sons to be like, nigga, that's my dad to everybody. Run around the whole city, the whole country, the whole world, screaming and be happy, super proud.
Yeah. So what if hypothetical kids get a little older and they start coming to you and they want to like, hey, Dad, I want a gangbang or something like that. Like,
whoop
what?
They ass. I'm
you
gonna
whoop
the shit out of them, and I'm gonna set their ass up. I'm gonna have some other little kids rob them. I'm gonna pay them and put them through a little, you know what I'm saying? Make them believe that this shit ain't for them. Like, I realize this shit ain't for me.
Yeah.
You feel me? Because it's like, I want them to be young kings. Like, we don't need to be out here killing each other. Like, we all black. We should be out here loving each other, putting each other on. You feel me? Now, it's not even about the skin color. We human beings.
Yeah,
you
exactly.
We should be. Fuck, why?
We're all one race under God. You know what I mean? That's how I look at it.
Like, we should spread love and peace, not hate and violence.
Absolutely. So what about education, is that something you're gonna try to emphasize? You want them to at least finish high school? Or
I want them to finish high school, go to college, and all of that. Like, I don't want them to follow in my footsteps. Like I said, I was dumb, bro. I didn't have a father figure, so I was skipping school. Like, it was hard for my mother. She had other kids to raise, so I was doing dumb shit, bro. Like, I don't want them to ever go down that path at all. You feel me?
Absolutely. So what about if they want to join the military or something like that and not college? You don't want them doing that.
Go to the military. My father was in the military. He wasn't really in the field. I know he was like in the kitchen or some shit like that. But he was still in the military. He was out there. You know what I'm saying? He did PT and shit like that. But still, nah. Fuck all that. I don't want my kids to go to no army. Don't risk your life doing nothing you don't have to do. Just go to school, become a lawyer, a doctor. You know what I'm saying? Not no police officer, not no none of that, but you know what I'm saying? Be whatever you want to be except for that. You could be the president. You could be anything else.
What about sports? Is that something you want to get your kids into if they're interested in that?
Because boys, I want them to be on the same basketball team, shitting on people. You feel me? Same football team. I want them to play soccer, baseball, everything. You feel me?
And I feel like those relationships you build in sports and stuff like that, those could be
life for a long time too.
Absolutely, man. Absolutely, and it's just that good camaraderie. And just it's always good to get to know different people, man. You know, get to learn different cultures, different people brought up different way, and I think sports is a great way to connect that. You know what I mean?
That's a fact. That's a fact.
Absolutely. So what's immediately next for you, bro? What's the next thing that you want to promote? You got the next skit, you got a next interview, or is it just
with me and you's about to come out?
Okay.
Our skit's about to come out, you know what I'm saying? Interview with me and you's about to come out, and I'm gonna interview you, that's gonna come out.
Absolutely.
You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna interview a couple more people. Y'all just gotta wait and see. Just tap in and tune in and wait and see. I got mad shit coming. More interviews, more skits. And then once I get my face out there more and back jumping like how I had it in more, I'm gonna start streaming, you feel me? And then I wanna start bringing in artists and all type of shit, man. Like, I just wanna put the city on and bring us all together.
So like a Twitch stream kind of deal? Or like, cause I'm not too familiar.
I wanna go to Twitch with it.
What's the
Facebook,
difference?
Everything, bro.
Do you watch a lot of Twitch?
Yeah, hell yeah,
I'm not really
because
familiar.
I be gaming and shit too, bro.
Yeah, that's what I thought it was.
Bro, I love playing games, so it's like I wanna game and talk my shit while I'm playing the games and have other people do all type of shit, bro.
Okay, so now like how, like I don't know, so I'm asking, like how does Twitch work? If I wanted to, do I gotta like pay to follow you, or is it like a free thing, or is it?
You could just follow me, but then you could subscribe to me and watch my stream without ads and shit like that.
Oh, okay, that's what it is.
They're getting some money, I'm getting some money, but I ain't even there yet.
Right.
You feel me? So I don't want to sit here and give you too much.
No doubt. I'm just asking about Twitch because I don't know.
Even know about. You feel me? So I'm still learning my damn self.
All right.
Yeah,
so
come.
So you got a new Instagram though?
Yeah.
Okay. So why don't you tell people where they could find that page?
Risgotti 1, bro. It's DOOLEYVSRIZZGOTTIE 1.
Okay.
That's the new Instagram. And then y'all need to follow Saved by the Cell.
Okay.
TV.
Absolutely.
Follow that one too, bro.
And then find you on Facebook.
Then find me on Facebook, Risgotti, and then on TikTok, Dooley vs. Risgotti. Yeah.
Okay, so Dooley vs. Risgotti, right? Talk a little bit about that. That's like
that's like basically.
Is that like a conflict though that you have internally, like this guy
or
a
little schizophrenic type shit, bro? So I be talking to myself sometimes. Risgotti be trying to come out like, yo, bro, get on your shit, and Dooley have to tell him like, yo, bro, that ain't you, bro. Chill out, you wildin'. That ain't you, bro. Just stick to this content. Stick to the shit that you know.
Absolutely.
You know what I'm saying? Keep it safe. Stay safe.
So if there was like one thing that you'd want someone to get from like your story, something positive from it, what would that be? What's like the main message you want to convey?
Obviously, people still fuck with me. You feel me? And I still got friends who's in the street. But it's like, you don't be yourself. It's easy to be yourself. Like, and it's never too late to be yourself.
That's
like,
for sure.
You know, you don't gotta live and die in the street in Boston, in Dorchester, Roxbury, Mattapan. Like, you could get out, do what you love, you feel me? Like, stop following. You don't gotta be a street nigga. You don't gotta be out here shooting, pretending that you shooting, putting it in songs, putting it in videos, and you don't gotta do that shit to get love. The bitches are still gonna love you, people still gonna dick ride, and they still gonna forget about you the same, and they still gonna not even remember what you did last year and move on to the next new. You feel me? So it's like, just do you and live.
Be yourself. I like that too. Because I feel like it's easier to build confidence when you're yourself. If you're trying to be something you're not, and you know that in your head, you're gonna be telling yourself that, and it's gonna come off not confident. It's gonna come uneasy, cringe. Whereas if you be yourself,
like if you be yourself, it just come easy.
Yeah.
Like look at me, take me as a perfect example. I'm being myself, and people still showing me love, still commenting. Like no matter what, no matter people putting rumors on my name, people still love me. No matter the girls talking shit about me, people still love me. Friends talking shit about me who used to be friends, who's not friends no more. You know what I'm saying? I still got family. I still got real people who love me, and that's all I care about. And I know that I'm going to meet even more people who I don't even know yet, who's going to love me even more than the people who I thought loved me.
Absolutely.
So it ain't about nothing, man. I'm just working.
Focus on the people that like that love you.
People that matter.
Yeah, the ones that love you. You know what I mean?
Focus on the one that matters. That's God.
I like that.
Yourself.
Absolutely.
Facts.
I mean, if you focus on, I hear the saying "me, myself, and I" a lot, but I've been saying this shit like "me, myself, and God." Like that's kind of what time I'm on right now. You know what I mean?
I can't do nothing. Like I can't do nothing for nobody if I ain't shit.
Yeah.
You feel me? Like I got 4 sons, bro. I gotta be somebody. Yeah. I can't just be nobody out here.
It's not an option.
I gotta be somebody, and I don't want to be somebody for the wrong reasons.
For sure. Absolutely. So, what advice would you give to somebody just stepped out of jail today, bro? Like, what advice would you give them? They trying to stay out. Patience.
Yeah, patience, and self-preservation is key. And just worry about you. Focus on you. Don't worry about nobody else right now. You just got the fuck out the joint. You just gotta get your mind right, and you gotta stay focused because, like I said, you can't help nobody if you don't help you.
Now, what if you was able to go to one of the DYSs, to go to Harvard Street and speak to them kids? And a lot of times they might not be ready.
All the YNs, I tell them, yo, bro, look at me, bro. I was in the street. I was doing dumb shit. I was wilding out. Thank God I still have my life, and I'm out here, and I'm trying to do content and make people laugh. You could do this same shit. I could teach you. That's another thing I want to do. I'm gonna start teaching the youth how to make funny videos, put sounds on videos, all type of shit like that. So I tell them YNs like, yo, get the fuck out the streets, get the fuck in them books, or get the fuck on them cell phones and start making content. Because that's what the fuck is popping right now.
Either you're consuming the content or you're creating it. Which one? Where you gonna fall on?
I'm a creator.
You know
I'm a consumer and a creator because I can't even front. I like watching and taking in all the shit, but I want to put it out there. Like I don't want to just be sitting there scrolling.
Right. It's just about doing, I don't know, like having fun with it, finding the purpose, you know what I mean? And doing something purposeful. And I think all of that, if you're doing something positive with it, things are going to work out. You know what I mean? There's a lot of the negativity out there. So I think making people laugh is amazing, man. I feel like laughter is, a great tool and amazing medicine, bro. Because there was times in my life where I was so depressed, bro.
Depression is a motherfucker, bro.
Facts, bro.
I tell you.
So what are some things that you do as far as coping with that, with depression, bro?
I try to make videos, bro. I watch funny videos. I try to laugh.
Yeah.
I try to laugh.
Huge.
I try to laugh, and I just don't look at shit.
Yeah.
I just don't look at shit that I don't want to have in my life. Because if you don't look at it, it won't exist in your world.
You can't dwell.
Yeah, exactly.
You don't want to live in it. You know what I mean?
Like to dwell,
acknowledge it for what it is, right? Okay, I'm feeling a little depressed right now, but knowing that is big.
Can't change it.
Right.
So just move
but knowing
with
it will help you get through it.
Accept it, acknowledge it.
Exactly.
Move the fuck on, man.
And then use some of these coping mechanisms, whether it's laughing, working out.
Once told me, bro, nothing lasts forever. You know who you are. And I really see that. Nothing lasts forever, bro. Yeah. So not even the pain.
Absolutely. This too shall pass, right? That's what they say in the Bible.
That's a Fendi fact. Snap top.
And I'm glad that you touched on God because to be honest, a lot of times society now is very godless and it's very trying to almost shameful of God, where it's nah, F that, own that. You know what I mean? Be on the righteous path and be proud of that, man, because there's a lot of negativity and a lot of anything that's the opposite of God is the devil. So if you don't believe in the God, then you believe in devil or something, man.
And if you a demon and on some devil timing, you ain't my man.
I can't figure it out, bro.
I gotta have God there, present, around.
That's it.
You feel me?
And then it's us against the world when you got God behind you, bro.
Fact,
that's for sure, bro. Yo, if there was anything you wanted to talk about that we didn't get a chance to touch on, or just some closing words for the audience, bro.
I mean, I get some closing words, man. I feel like we touched on a lot, and if people want to know more, they're gonna have to see the next interview, or they're gonna have to, you feel me, just tap in. But some closing words. I'm back and I'm on my bullshit. And I ain't stopping this time no matter what. You feel me? So,
Absolutely.
yeah.
Just like a boulder going downhill, man.
Yeah.
Get out the way.
Get out the
It's
way.
back,
It's
baby.
saved by the cell. I got
That's
some new
it.
shit I'm starting called slow motion game. Cause nigga, everything is slow right now.
Yup.
But I'm gonna get it up. But it's slow motion game. We gonna be lit one day.
Absolutely. So make sure you tuned into the Instagram, the Facebook,
Yes,
and the
sir.
TikTok. And
Yes,
when you're
sir.
ready to get everything else rolling too, man, it's an open invite. We'll get you back here to promote all that stuff. So
And free pack money.
free pack money, man.
That's a Fendi
Guys,
pack.
remember, it is what it
You
is.
already know, man.
What's next? That's what you make it. On that note, we off this.
Know that.
Peace.
Bounce back, ain't got a moment when they see you down this